Jungkook walked towards the door to open it while trying to stop his son from crying. It's been almost 30 minutes he was trying to tuck him to sleep after he woke up, but the baby was not ready to stop crying. He opened the door. Why is he crying? You came inside the room and looked at him. I don't know. You took the baby in your arms carefully. Are you hungry, my boy? I tried to feed him milk, but he's not hungry. You looked at him. Let me try. He walked to the table and picked the bottle of milk before giving it to you. It's okay, baby. Now stop crying. He started to drink the milk and went quiet. Jungkook looked at you. But I really tried to feed him and he was not ready to stop. You smiled a little. It's okay, now you go and rest. I'll tuck him to sleep. It's okay, you don't have to disturb your sleep. I'll manage. You looked at him. I already had enough sleep. It's past midnight. Go and sleep. He nodded and walked towards his bed while you sat on the couch and admired Jungsu as he was drinking milk and looking at you with his big doe eyes. You started to play with him as he smiled while drinking milk. Jungsu is getting naughty day by day, huh? You tickle his cute tiny palm with your finger while he giggles. Jungkook laid down on the bed and a slight smile covered his lips when he saw both of you. It's been only 2 months since you both got married and Jungsu is already close to you. No one can tell that he's not your own son. Umma, Appa, your face brightened up to see your parents. You quickly ran to them and hugged your mom. What a surprise! Jungkook came downstairs while holding Jungsu in his arms. He came down and bowed politely towards your parents. Sorry for unexpected visit. We just came to Busan for some work, so thought to visit you all. It's okay, Dad. Why are you making it formal? You smiled and looked at your parents. Please take a seat. I'll go and bring tea. You were feeling so happy to see your parents. Your mom smiled at Jungsu. How is Jungsu doing? So happy to see that Vian blend in here easily. How are you, son? Jungkook nodded. I'm good. Jungsu started to play while sitting on Jungkook's lap. You came with tea and some snacks and placed them on the table before sitting. You gave teacups to everyone and then looked at your mom. How is Jack? He must be insisting to come with you. Your mom dad chuckled. We didn't tell him that we are going to visit you or else he would insist to come. You should have bring him. His finals are starting this week and he still needs to focus. Jungsu spoiled his diaper as you looked at him. Give him to me, I'll go and change his diaper. It's okay, I'll go and change. You should stay here and spend time with your parents. He got up and bowed at them before going upstairs. Your mom looked at you and held your hand gently before speaking. How are you, Ian? How's your relationship with Jungkook and Jungsu? You could see fear and pain in her eyes. You put your other hand on top of her and nodded. Better than ever. I'm happy here, Mom. Tears dropped from her eyes, and you also got a little emotional. Don't cry, mom. Why you always start to cry? You were trying to stop her while controlling your tears. You looked at your dad. Appa, why don't you say anything to her? Tell her to stop. She's happy now. You should not cry, Jagi. She shook her head while wiping her tears. These are the tears of happiness. Finally, she got little happiness in her life. I always thought how cruel life is for my daughter. She suffered a lot in this young age. Your tears finally came out. After an year of depression, you finally got a hold of yourself. You were 20 when you first married to your boyfriend. He was so sweet and was ready to give you any happiness. That's what you thought. After getting married to him, you came to know about his real self. He was such a toxic and abusive guy. When you didn't got pregnant even after 2 years of marriage, his mom started to abuse you too. After the checkup, it was found out that you were infertile and can never become mother. He divorced you. Those 2 years were hell for you. You even thought of ending your life, but life has something else to give you. For an entire year, you locked yourself in a room and disconnected with outer world. Your parents were so worried about you. It was so hard for them to see their daughter's condition. But one day your dad got to know about John family. He was good friend of Mr. John. They got to know about Jungkook's wife passed away after giving birth to his son. Jungkook and your condition was almost same. None of you were ready to start a new life or for another life partner. But when destiny decides to bring two people close, then no matter what the circumstances are, they end up together. You already forgot about your past because he gave you no memory to adore, but the case is different with Jungkook. He has the biggest memory of his late wife in front of his eyes, but it doesn't mean Jungkook is cold towards you or mistreat you. It's just he still can't get over from his past. He's happy to see his son getting along with you well. Maybe when he grow up, he'll love you like his own mother because she only gave birth to him. You are the one who's gonna raise him. But Jungkook has a lot of memories with his wife. It's really hard to forget everything and move on when you have such a beautiful past. Still, he tries not to make you feel like you have no importance in his life. He's grateful of you. He's also well aware of your past and for that he really feel bad. But deep down there's feeling in him that he won't let you feel that terrible past again. You came inside Jungkook's room and saw him sitting on the bed. He seemed to be lost in his thoughts but shrugged when he felt your presence. He looked at you. Your parents left? He slowly nodded. I'm sorry I didn't came because I tucked him to sleep and I just don't want to disturb you so. It's okay, you don't need to apologize. You walked towards Jungsu's crib in which he was sleeping peacefully. He'll complete his sleep now and will cry in night. Jungkook chuckled lightly and walked where you were standing before looking at Jungsu. It has become his habit now. If he cry again then call me, okay? Don't struggle alone. You said and turned towards Jungsu before playing with his cute fingers. Jungkook was just looking at you. He feels so bad. So bad for three of you. It's like all three of you lost everything and then unite like broken souls. Now from here, it's in your hands to make your life or break it. If you're okay, then you can sleep here with Jungsu. He said, swelling down. Sometimes small steps are also hard to take. He looked at Jungkook. It's okay, I'll come when you wake up. I'll sleep in the living room or your room. It would be easy for you too and don't have to come from your room. You looked at Jungsu and nodded. Okay. Jungkook was doing some paperwork sitting in the living room. You were coming downstairs but your feet tripped coming to the last step. Ouch. He left his work and rushed to you as you fell on the stair and even hurt your back. Hell, you okay? He picked you up and walked towards the couch before making you sit while he sat on his knees to see if you sprain your ankle. Ouch! He looked at you. Where are you feeling the pain? You shook your head. Not in my foot. It hurts when you twisted it. Oh, sorry. He slowly left your feet and got up. Climbed the stairs carefully. You nodded. He sat on the couch and started to do his work again. Meanwhile, you got up holding your back as it hurt. You walked in the kitchen while Jungkook saw you with the corner of his eyes. Seems like you don't want to sleep today, right, little devil? Jungsu was giggling and throwing his legs and hands while you were tickling him. He grabbed your finger in his small hand while you looked at him and tears built up in your eyes. You kissed him and caressed his hair. God may not have given me a child of my own, but he was not even cruel to me. Life is so unexpected that it's so hard to predict where we'll end up. Hope we'll become a happy family in future. He started to play with your hair while making baby sounds. You chuckled. Seems like you're so happy today. Mind telling me also so that I can also laugh with you? You said and chuckled. When you were playing with Jungsu, Jungkook came inside the room. He has a bottle of massaging oil in his hand. He smiled slightly looking at Jungsu who was playing with you. He is in a good mood today. You smiled. I wonder what he is thinking about. He smiled and bent down before pinching his cheek lightly. Don't wanna sleep today? After playing with him for some time, you noticed the oil in his hand. Are you hurt somewhere? He looked at you confused, but then remembered he is holding a bottle of massaging oil. Oh, this. I think you hurt your back, right? Let me give you a massage or else the pain will increase. Your cheeks turned pink slightly. Maybe it's a small care for him, but his gesture make you fall in love with him. It's okay. It will go away soon. You don't have to. I know it won't. Once Tia also sprained her back and she ignored it, then we have to admit her in hospital. He paused when he realized he mentioned his wife in front of you again. He felt so bad. It will give you some relief. Jungs is playing right now, so you nodded and got up before walking towards the bed. Then you laid down on the bed against your chest. I'll just slightly raise the top. He pressed his lips together as his heart was beating fast. He saw your waist was a bit red and scratched a little. He put some oil in his hands and gently pressed his hands against your skin before massaging it. You hissed a little as it pained a bit in the starting. It will be fine soon. He was gently massaging your waist while tears built up in your eyes. His eyes fell on some bruises on your back given by your ex husband. He felt bad as well angry. He slowly caressed them. You shouldn't have bear all this. You are strong enough to fight back for yourself. Why did you not left him? How could I when I was the one who made that decision? Till the end, I felt like he'll again fall in love with me, but I was fool. You wiped your tears. He deserved to be rotten in jail. Someday you should go to him and slap him so hard that he remember what he did. He chuckled slightly. I'm serious. Why are you laughing? Because you sound like a teenager who is impatient to take his revenge from someone who did wrong to you. It's true, he did wrong to you. Why would I not be angry? If you ask me, then I would like to teach him a lesson for doing this to you. You went silent. I don't want to remember my past anyways. There was nothing that I could praise. I even lost the chance of becoming a real woman. Who said that to you? You slowly turn your face towards him. Are you saying that just because you can't become a mother? You looked down. Then who is Jungsu to you? Isn't he your son? You again looked at him. Whom he'll gonna call his mother when he start to speak? You know, Ryan, if you ask me that if I still love Tia, then I'll say yes because I still do. But that doesn't mean I don't love you. We both have terrible past and we both need time. She has her own place, but that doesn't mean I'll push you away. Those who leaves us, we keep them in our memories, but those who are with us, we keep them in our hearts so close so that we can enjoy our time together. I can never give you Tia's place in my heart, and I don't want to because you have your own importance, your own special place in my heart. Now we have to build our family together. We can either make it beautiful or break it into pieces. I believe in making it into a beautiful memory. You buried your face in the pillow as a sob left from your mouth. He got up and sat beside you before caressing your head. We both have experienced something tragic, but yours was horrible. And believe me, I would never let you remember that again. I will try to erase all those terrible memories by replacing them with beautiful ones. And we both can do it. He hugged you and patted your back. Don't cry or else Jungsu is your boss in that. And suddenly Jungsu started crying for real. You wiped your tears and slowly lift up your head. See, I've told you. You chuckled slightly. Bring him here. He got up and walked towards his cry before picking him up. Are you competing with your mother that who can cry for longer? He kissed his cheek and walked towards the bed. I'll lay him down beside you, okay? You nodded. I'll go and get you some milk. Till then, you both solve your problem for whatever reason you're crying and console each other, okay? He kissed his head and walked towards the door. I'll be right back. He smiled and looked at Jungsu. Now we'll definitely become a happy family, right? He giggled while you looked him surprised.